President of the United States of America, Joe Biden, has declared his desire to withdraw Gabon, Niger, Uganda, and the Central African Republic from the African Growth and Opportunity Act, AGOA, trading program. President Biden decided on Monday, in reaction to what he terms as gross violations of internationally recognized human rights by Uganda and the Central African Republic. He'd also mentioned Gabon's and Niger's failure to develop or consistently advance political pluralism and the rule of law. President Biden wrote to the Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives expressing his dissatisfaction with these four nations' failure to address U.S. concerns regarding their noncompliance with the AGOA eligibility requirements, despite the country's intense engagement with the U.S. The designation of these countries as AGOA beneficiary sub-Saharan African countries will end on January 1, 2024, marking the effective date of this decision. President Biden also reaffirmed his commitment to regularly assess whether these countries fulfill the prerequisites for program eligibility. The African Growth and Opportunity Act was established in 2000 to provide eligible nations with duty-free access to the U.S. market for their goods. The program's scheduled expiration date is September 2025, but talks about whether to extend it and how long to do so are already underway. Bear in mind that in May, the U.S. government had said it was considering removing Uganda from AGOA and introducing sanctions on the country after it passed a controversial anti-homosexuality law. The four countries are yet to react to the announcement, which comes just before South Africa is due to host the 20th AGOA Forum on Thursday. Their removal from the African Growth and Opportunity Act is expected to affect their economies because AGOA is recognized for encouraging exports, economic expansion, and the creation of jobs among its member nations. According to U.S. government data, CAR is likely to be the least impacted by the AGOA expulsion, as it only recorded $881,000 in U.S. exports in 2022. Uganda exported goods to the U.S. valued at $174 million in 2022, compared to $220 million and $73 million for Gabon and Niger, respectively. According to statements made by Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni last month, the passing of the anti-homosexuality law in Uganda has prompted numerous American corporations to stop buying textiles from Uganda, which are covered by the African Growth and Opportunity Act trade agreement. Note that the threat to exclude Niger and Gabon from AGOA is the latest U.S. government action against the two junta-led countries. Last week, the U.S. State Department declared that it was stopping most of its foreign aid to Gabon, and that it would only start up again if the country's transitional administration instituted democratic governance. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken declared in August that the U.S. was pausing certain foreign assistance programs benefiting the government of Niger in an announcement of a similar action against the country. AGOA has already evicted Burkina Faso, Mali, and Guinea following military coups in those nations. Everyone is waiting to see if the U.S. will evict Gabon, Niger, Uganda, and Central African Republic from their trade program.